Hey everyone, Surge here, and this is my first spotlight hour. I didn't even know these were a thing. I think I've come across the term a couple times, but yeah, so this is for a Clefairy spotlight hour, and I would definitely not mind a shiny Clefairy or Clefable. I'm just going to go through my Mons. I got a Salamence here to heal up, so I'm going to do that really quick, but if we could get a shiny Clefairy and or Clefable, that would be awesome. They're both green, I believe. I know Clefairy is green, or at least its ears are green, that's right. And I think Clefable's the same way. So, okay, we're all healed up. I want to see how many candies I have. I set up an incense just before starting to record this. So let's go to Clefairy. I know I could just use the search function, but so we're at 27 candies. We got a spawn right here. So I could catch these three. Just get a Pineapple. This one's fairly high CP, so we'll see if we can catch it. I'm on a trail that says yield to equestrians, so people on horses. So that might happen. But we'll just keep going until then. And there's some mustard seeds here, so I always eat those when I'm like walking on trails. I kind of view mustard seeds as like mouth fresheners. So, wow, we got a lot of XP for that. We got another spawn here. It's just a normal one. So we'll just keep getting, we'll just keep catching and transferring until we get up to 50 candy, which is enough for Clefable. And I have normal Clefable here. It showed briefly while I was scrolling through my Pokemon. I did beat Isle of Armor yesterday. I finally beat Mustard. So I guess the word of this stream is Mustard. And I just got the joke, Honey and Mustard. Honey is, I'm not going to spoil much, but I guess now that the DLC's been out for a little while, spoilers are a little more acceptable, but it's taking a little while here. I think maybe if I walk the other way, it'll be better. So, this is the third, so I should be getting 6 candy per Clefairy, 7 if you count the transfer. So I need to catch one more, it looks like. So I'm familiar with Clefairy's story about almost being Ash's first Pokemon, I believe, in the manga, and almost being the main Pokemon mascot, which would be a much different Pokemon than we have now. I think it'd be much more geared toward girls, and because Clefairy is, I think, a more feminine Pokemon. It's pink, I mean, so there's that. All right, so now we'll just shiny check the Clefairies that we find. I think I might walk the other way. There's more cars this way, but it looks like we're getting some decent spawns. Technically, the trail I'm on right now is PV North Trail, PV North Drive Trail. And then there's Moccasin Trail to the right, so I could just keep following this trail. And yeah, these spotlight hours are only, well, an hour each. So basically, do your best for an hour. I did do the community day recently. I got 3 shinies, 3 shiny Weedles, and then I think it looked like 2 when I pointed at the camera. And so I got 3 shiny Weedles. I evolved to 1. I evolved the 3-star up. I think it was 3 stars, maybe 2, up to Beedrill. And an interesting thing I did not know was that when you transfer Pokemon from here to Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, and say the Pokemon has like a signature move, like Drill Run, for example, with Beedrill from this past community day, that move disappears because the special moves are not part of their level up. So what happened was, when I caught the Beedrill in Go Park, it said, you know, is it okay if this Pokemon's information changes? Usually I don't think much about that. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But it turns out that that actually changes its attacks. So my Beedrill got the last 4 attacks in its level up. So I think it was like Focus Energy, it was poison jab maybe, pin missile, and one other attack. But it did not know drill run, even though I evolved during the event. So that was kind of interesting. We're getting a pretty decent Clefairy spawn here, and I like that the incense goes for an hour, and that's all we need for this event. It's an hour-long event, so we'll just see how we do. And I have streamed close by here. I've streamed close to where I'll be turning right in a moment. I'm pointing the camera at it now. Now this is up the hill from where I'm staying right now, and I got to put my ride on in the gym right across from my character here. That's my ride on, see? So that's where my car is parked. Maybe you could see it, maybe not. We got another Clefairy spawn. Gotta watch out for horse poop on this trail. And there we go. We got a couple of spawns here. So if we run into any horses, we're just gonna have to get out of the way. I think I already checked this Clefairy. So yeah, these spotlight hours, I'm not sure if they're new or if I just wasn't paying attention, but I actually read this Forbes article, and Forbes, I guess, covers Pokemon Go. So that's how I found out about this. And then there's another one in June, and that's for different Pokemon. I forget if it said which. I think it did, I just forget which. So anyway, today is June 23rd. Oh, so there's another spotlight hour on June 30th, I guess. That's kind of interesting. So I think we already checked this one, but let's check the new spawn. Let's check this one out. Just normal. So onward. Yeah, this trail definitely smells like horse poo, but that's okay. There's a horse to my right and a human, so I won't point the camera at it like a weirdo. Let's see. I mean, if we can get one shiny, that would be pretty nice. And then I'm going to transfer it to Let's Go, since it is a Generation 1 Pokemon. Now, Clefairy traditionally evolves with a Moonstone. In this game, you only need 50 candy. In Let's Go Pikachu, I'm pretty sure it's just Moonstone. You might have just heard that horse neigh. It's pretty sweet. This trail almost is like, it's like a driveway almost. Kind of interesting. So, I think the other trail that I was on, that we were on, was a bit more interesting. I've driven by both of these trails countless times, and it looks like there might not be as many spawns here, so I don't know if I want to keep going this way. But if you see up ahead, there's some stops and such. There's a tunnel right here, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, there just aren't many spawns here. I don't know if this is the wise way to go. We did just get a spawn here. And we only got an hour for this event. My recorder tends to cut out at half an hour. So hopefully we catch the shiny Clefairy within half an hour. Hopefully we get two, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know where I would be without the incense going right now. So Isle of Armor, I spent like all day yesterday just wrapping that up, and then I was farming max mushrooms, which you need to change the Dynamax or Gigantamax form of Pokemon from one and the other. So I wanted all the starters available to have Gigantamax forms. I'm gonna go the other way. It's but whenever I say that, they spawn, so I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference really which way I go here. But I think there's probably not as much activity here. Whereas the other way there was more. With an hour, you don't have as much time to mess up. That's the thing. So I'm backtracking. See what happens. We're gonna get a lot of respawns, but that's okay, I guess. I could cross the street too. That's an option. I just don't want to be that guy playing Pokemon Go, or crossing the street to play Pokemon Go. So I've been getting back into physical shape. Oh, there's the first non-Clefairy we've seen on this trail. Normal Vulpix, Cantonian Vulpix. So I was just on the elliptical at the gym for half an hour, which I used to do a lot in Georgia when I was living there for 4 years. Not so much the 4th year, I was just playing racquetball that year for the most part. There's someone running, and I think they turned into their house or something. So we timed that incense really well. Although I wonder where the Clefairies have gone. Maybe I lost service or something. There's one. Probably one we already checked. Spawns stay for a little longer than I would like. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I think I already saw these Clefairies. So, Isle of Armor was, I thought, a lot of fun. It was pretty much what I was expecting, you know. I think it's a little more robust of a gameplay experience than just like a normal core series Pokemon game. It's and by that I mean it's rounder. It's not as linear, and obviously that's encapsulated in the open world mechanic. But more than that, there's just more side quests, kind of more opportunities to get derailed from the main story. Whereas in Sword and Shield, just the main games, it was like, to me, it was like the easiest game in terms of what to do next. It was never unclear to me what to do next. There was always some cutscene or person. We got a 2km egg hatching here. I just hatched a 10km egg before this stream. We got a Dwebble here. We'll put the 5km in now. Rolling Hills. We got that at the gym that I pointed to. And I think, yeah, so that was that gym. So it feels good to be going back to the gym. It's a nearby raid battle. I could have just gone back home to play this, but that would have been kind of boring. I did play the last community day just in bed. So I sat there clicking on Weedles for like half an hour, and I got 3 within that period. So that was pretty good. And then I was done. And then I just caught them in Go Park, and I went for I think maybe Jolly Beedrill, Adamant Weedle, and Impish Kakuna. So changed the nature for each of them. And yeah, they're a good shiny line. I like their shinies. Green Kakuna, light green Kakuna. Weedle's kind of like a duller color, I think, and then Beedrill is blue eyes and it's got a greener body. So here's another non-Clefairy. And I guess this is like a subset of the Solstice event. I'm kind of confused about that. I was playing during the Solstice event a couple days ago on a new trail that I was walking, but I didn't stream that time just because, you know, there were a good amount of Solrocks And it would have been cool to get a shiny of that, but it just wasn't as exciting. So I abstained on that. Okay, so got another Clefairy. We have 3 here total. Forget which of these. Can't tell which of these I already clicked on. All right. So this is a trail I'm on now. It's pretty narrow. Just watching out for horse poop, but I don't really know if any horses are on this trail. Yeah, okay, there's some poop. Be careful of that. Yep, I hear you, Clefairy. I hear you. So now we're on, PV Drive North Trail again. We were just on Moccasin Trail. Decided that was too inactive. Let's see. It's like one right on top of another. I can't even excuse me, I can't even I think I might end up just catching this one and clearing space. That seems like a good call. It's 6:16, so ideally this thing just flees. I probably should have just used a raspberry. Make it a quicker catch. Yeah, let's do that. So now this is Bridle Trail, which I could stay on, or I could stay on the road, on the gravel here, which I'm doing. It's pretty warm today, or at least this evening. Okay, now we can check that one. Not shiny. Check this one. I think we can get a shiny at this rate. At least one. I'm not like a Clefable fanatic. I read earlier that the only way to get shiny Clefairy or Fable up till this point was to hatch a shiny Cleffa or trade with someone who had done that and then evolved. So that's kind of cool. But as a Let's Go player, there's always the option of chain shiny hunting, which I did do for Bulbasaur and Charmander. But that's it. Charmander took like a week to get. Bulbasaur I got within like a day, I think. It was within like a couple hours. So, good luck, bad luck. I'm going to transfer one of the Clefairies, or 2 of them. Alright, so let's see. We got 2 Clefairies, 2 Growlithes. I think I used to pronounce it Growlithe during Red Blue. We can check those out. Oh! Shiny Growlithe! Wow! Awesome. Okay. I forget. I wonder if during these events there's a chance to get higher chance to get other shinies of other Pokemon. That's really nice. So I got a shiny Growlithe in Greece, I think. Yeah. Pretty recently. So now I have Growlithe and Arcanine. That's okay. 0 stars. That's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy about that. So now I have a shiny Growlithe and a shiny Arcanine. Nice. And we'll just keep hunting for the Clefairy then. Maybe that's a good omen. We could bring Mew out to play. They really ought to make Mew a fairy, I think. Just its personality, like in the movies, is so fairy-like, so playful. I think if I had Pokemon types, I might be a fairy. I don't know. It's not the most masculine type, but hey. Male Gardevoir is not the most masculine male either. So, all right, okay, wow. There's some good spawns here. There's like 5 here total. Nice. All right. I have a good feeling about this cluster. One of these. Okay, no, I have not as good a feeling about it. Yep, no shiny there. We got the Growlithe. That was pretty nice. I click on enough Pokemon just throughout the days that, you know, I was kind of due for a shiny, I think. But just to get it like that was pretty funny. There's some fresh horse poop here, so stay away from that. Now we have, so 5. So I'll just keep walking. There's 2 new ones. So this could be a double shiny stream. That would be pretty nice. And I think we're 20 minutes in. Okay. Another burst of spawns. Tauros and Sunkern. Look at all those Clefairy. I hope that's the thumbnail. 1 or both of these just spawned. Okay. Neither of those. Maybe this one. Nope. I do kind of need new shoes. Oh, nice. We got a 10 cam egg there. And that's a new one. Man, so many Clefairies. I'm sure we've checked like 20 at least by now. Chandler Park. There's a tiny library here. Look at that. There's like 3, 6, 9, 10 now. 10. Oh, that's not a Clefairy. Why did that's so it's an awkward spawn. How do I help? I need to click on the Clefairy. I love how they're all just moving in unison. That's kind of creepy. I think I'm going to catch this Sunkern just to clear out of the way. And then transfer it right away. I have a couple of friends from high school that they both had horses and they probably walked them on this trail back in the day. So I'll transfer this. Alright, so I forget. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So I think it just disappeared. Okay, that's kind of interesting. The Clefairy we were going for just disappeared. Alright. There was a shiny Magmar at the gym that I pointed to earlier. So I'll just check that. It's like pink. It's like Clefairy. Look at all those Clefairy. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 right here. So I'll just keep walking. Hope for the best. Hope for the best. There's some buildings here. I don't know what those are for. Let's see, is that a new one? Hard to tell. This is a new one. I don't know what the deal is with there being so many Clefairies here. Hey. Okay, there's one up there. I'm sure we've checked 25 by now at least, right? I cannot tell. Okay, there's one. Another one just appeared and I can't tell where it was, so that's kind of awkward. I think it was near this one. It would be really funny in a cruel way if we just got shiny Growlithe and not Clefairy during this event. Okay, so I think I checked all of them. Don't think the one that just spawned is there, so keep walking. Okay, that one just spawned. It's getting hard to keep track. There, that's this new spawn. Really consistent spawns here though, so I guess it was a good call going this direction. Though we have no idea what the other direction would have been like. Okay, now, I think one just spawned behind us, but I'm not sure if that one disappeared then came back or not. But this line is kind of funny. Rolling Hills, oh, City Hall. Rolling Hills Estate City Hall. This is the city I went to high school in, Palos Verdes Peninsula High School. Just a fun fact. That's a new one. I'm really losing track of which one spawned already and didn't. I don't think that one. Yeah. Pepperwood Park. So really small little park there. Okay, that's a new spawn. Getting closer to another place that I've streamed. And I've had a dream about this area before. It's an intersection. I think if I just keep walking, this is a trail here. Nice day to be out walking. All right, so we are 25 minutes in and we have not found a shiny yet. But I have high hopes that within the hour at least we'll get one shiny. Just one. Hopefully two. Hopefully two. High hopes, low head. And now we're on bridle path once again. That almost rhymed. Now we're getting low spawns. I mean, there could just be another explosion. That'd be nice. But somehow all the activity was behind us. I wonder if I should have crossed the street up ahead. Kind of a neat park to my left. Like surfboards and stuff. There's more poop here. Sun kern. Yeah, see like seahorse, surfboards. Another street here that I've driven on a lot of times but haven't walked on the trail. So got a couple of spawns here so far. I just don't think it's going to be, too many. Let's check the Growlithe just because we got one shiny. Maybe we can get two. So I guess I could transfer that Growlithe all the way to Let's Go Pikachu, or to Sword. It's pretty cool. I just cleared a lot of space in my Sword boxes last night. It was overdue. I filled my boxes actually completely, and I wondered if they'd give a message about that and be like, "Oh, your space is full. You can't. Have you considered Pokemon Home?" And it's like, why no? I did not. A lot of cars here now. Probably should have gone the other way, honestly. But we have a Clefairy here. Let's check it out. There's always a chance that people I went to school with will recognize me here. That's all right. Oh, there's like pony rides. It's like a summer camp, summer pony camp. That's pretty neat, actually. If I had a kid, I would bring them there because it's summer now. Yeah, not many spawns here. There's a Clefairy. I guess I could upload this anyway because I got this shiny Growlithe. But I really would like shiny Clefairy. That would be good. So these spotlight hours are like mini community days. It's pretty nice. And the community days have been like actual days lately. They've been like 6 hours each, 11 to 5. I actually forgot on the Weedle day that it was community day until like maybe an hour in, and then just got it done. I was expecting a call yesterday for a new job I'm about to start. Did not get that. Okay, 2 Clefairies here. One right here. Man, where's our luck today? There was another place that I could have gone to stream and I should have. It's a shopping center. It's an outdoor one, so you can actually go to those and it's not a big deal. This incense is going for 30 more minutes, so we're almost halfway through. This stream might cut out at any minute. So it looks like to the right there's a good amount of, it's a botanic garden to the right, which I have been to once. But I'm not sure, I don't think you can just walk in there. It might be gated. I went there in high school. But there's a lot of stops there, actually. And then to the right, in general, just looking ahead. I'm on the wrong side of the road, I think. Yeah, there's like nothing on this side, but everything on the other side. I'm kind of tempted to just go for it. I might do that once these cars go. Yep, I'm going for it. Going for it. All right. We're on the other side of the road now. Let's see if that helps at all. Because the stops are all still pretty far from where I am. Looks like you can drive to this garden, but I don't know if you can just walk in there. Quillfish, random. Now the sidewalk gets pretty narrow here. It's like barely even a sidewalk. The road's pretty deserted though. What to do? I can go back the other way and then maybe go left, which isn't the way I came. Oh, there's a Houndour. I was on the hunt for a shiny Houndour. It's a really, really nice looking shiny. I just checked this Clefairy. Looks like you can kind of walk, actually. There is kind of a trail in this garden. I think I'm gonna do that. It's kind of a walking trail there. So Bidoof. Okay, yeah, right here, it's kind of a trail, right? And you got some stops here, so that's good incentive to walk here anyway. So let's see, yeah, I got a couple stops. Mediterranean garden, gazebo. Just check the quillfish. There we go. Looks like this is a quillfish nest. I'm just waiting for the stream to cut out. And I don't know if we checked this one. Okay, check the zigzagoon. I guess it's good to revisit this botanical garden after 10 years, basically. I think we already checked that one. Did we check the Bidoof? We should have checked that first. There's a Dragonite at this stop, at this gym here. It's a yellow gym, so. Yeah, I tutored today for about an hour and 40 minutes. And that's the only work I've done today. Went to the gym. Now I'm in a botanical gardens parking lot, trying to catch a shiny Clefairy. Pretty nice view here.